Well, hello, and welcome to one half of the Stagecoach. I'm Emily, and today I'll be teaching you how to draw. Now, to successfully draw, the first thing you're going to need is a drawing tablet, which I left at school. So the first thing you're gonna need is fucking pencil and paper, I guess, like a goddamn Neanderthal. My fucking cat ate my paper. I swear to God. All I wanted to do was make jokes on the internet. And this is the thanks I get. Please ignore the 1,000-piece cat jigsaw puzzle I have on my table. I can't explain it, and I don't really want to. Anyway, back to art. The second thing you're going to need is a hand. Very important. Can be substituted for a foot, a mouth. You know, that's about it. And the first step is to figure out what you're going to draw. I'm just going to draw what I normally do. I only ever draw people because I'm not a creative person. Anyway, alright, to draw a person, first you're going to want to start with a circle. A very light circle, and it doesn't really matter if it's not perfect, because, you know, we're not perfect people. We're actually quite imperfect, so it'll be, you know, rough around the edges and, you know, not a circle technically, geometrically at all, but it doesn't really matter. So there you go. This is the start of your person. The next step is to figure out which direction your person is looking. I choose this way. That line's their face. And there's another line to decide kind of exactly how they're looking. I'm gonna go with like this number. So they're kind of looking in a that-wardly direction. Ish. It's not important. So now that you've got your circle with an X on it, which you will find in probably every how to draw manga art book that exists, you're gonna want to fill in the rest of the face, because a head is not a complete head if it doesn't have the lower bit, the jaw. That's very important. So to do that, you just kind of swoop a bit down to the bottom of your line ish, and you swoop up, and now you've got a jaw. And, you know, normally in the world of people have different jawlines and shapes, but if you just want to use one jawline ever, that's fine, because diversity, who needs diversity in art? Not me. Definitely not me. Okay, so the next step, you're going to want to draw an ear, which is in this general direction. That's where ears go. And the neck is around here somewhere. You know, art's really subjective. If you want to say that's a neck, that's fine. You'll be wrong, but subjective was not the right word. Did I say subjective? It's really late. It's almost 3:30. Okay, so ears go around here. If you're drawing a human, if you're drawing like an elf or something, it's like that. And if you're drawing a dwarf, why? So now that you've got your basic person, you're gonna need to start filling in features. And the usual feature I start with is the nose. And your nose is usually on the center of the face. Usually. I hope so, anyway. And you just kind of make a nose. That's what that looks like. Nose-like. And what I usually do is keep the camera on the drawing. What what I usually do is follow up the bridge of the nose into where the eyebrow is, so I know where the eyebrows are supposed to be. Like that. And now that you have a general idea of where the eyebrows are, you can draw the eyes. Eyes are very important because they're expressive, and you definitely want them to look nice and similar. And a lot of people, you'll hear, drawing the second eye is difficult. To avoid the drawing the second eye syndrome, and this might be the only legitimate piece of art advice you will hear from me ever, is you never draw one full eye, because then that's just a hassle to try and match. You start with, the upper eyelids, and you make sure those look similar, and then you draw the rest of the eyes, and these eyes are not, this eye is too, everything's wrong. But see, that's why you don't draw the whole eye, because you can adjust and approximate, and then I gotta decide where exactly this person is looking. We're gonna go this way, because something interesting is happening over there. I changed my mind, that looks like shit. Now this table is creaking a lot. I have no clue if that's making this audio unusable, but art's all about adventure and risk-taking. The eyes, and once you draw the eyes, you might want to adjust your jawline and your face a bit so it looks right. That's why you should always draw with the pencil, with the good eraser. It doesn't look like that. Or better yet, get a fucking drawing tablet, you goddamn fucking idiot, Emily. Fucking shit. Anyway, eyes. Yeah, okay, so this person's still gonna be looking this way, but I'm gonna draw that a bit better. Or worse. Anyway, so once you got that, tweak the nose a bit. And now, see, at this point, this person could have any expression, you could be sad or angry or happy. It all depends on the eyebrows. The eyebrows are a very, very crucial part of any and all successful art, like the Mona Lisa. So, let's just erase some guidelines because it bothers me. Decide on the eyebrows. I choose slightly perturbed. That's not slightly perturbed, that's just irritated, which is fine. Because I oftentimes find myself slightly irritated. So there are your eyebrows. Now we can adjust the eyes a bit to match. There we go. Perfect. Now a mouth. And my mouths are my worst enemy, but it's okay, because all you have to do is draw a line. Mouth. And you actually define the ear while you're at it. Give it some ear bits. And that is the scientific term. Now for the hair, which is the most distinguishing feature of your character. If all your characters look exactly the same but with slightly different hairstyles, congratulations, you're doing art correctly. Take it from me, an official artist. The hairline for this character is up here-ish. And hair is a lot of fun because you can make it floofy and poofy as much as you want. The world is your oyster for the floof. Just go at it, go crazy, floof it quite possibly as much as you can. If someone tells you it's too much floof, they're lying. if your character is wearing a ponytail, they'll have these little hair bits. And something I've recently realized that I should probably do, I should also probably be watching what I'm filming as I'm drawing instead of just what I'm drawing, because I have no clue if the last like 5 minutes of this recording were actually focused on the drawing. Anyway, you should, if you're putting your character's hair in a ponytail for whatever reason, maybe you just like ponytails, I don't know, who am I to judge? You're gonna wanna have a little bit of, that's a bad place for a ponytail. You're gonna wanna define where the ponytail is. Like this person is wearing a high ponytail. So that's that, and then you just pony it. That's been sufficiently ponied. And then you can add in a few more details, like this person technically wears like robe shit, so make it kind of look like she's wearing, I don't know, a fucking polo, but without ever going into detail, because you only ever need to draw characters from the neck up. That's it. You will never in your artistic career ever have to draw anything else, ever. And then you can do some details like coloring in the hair bits. Or not, or you can give up halfway through. Who am I to judge? Do a bit of quick fat shading. Some detail like that. I don't know. It's a person. That's all I know. Yeah. And don't forget to sign it. Because I really want to know. I really want everyone to know that I drew this. Me. I drew it. Me. No one else. It was on mine. Yep, now you've successfully done an art. So, slap that shit on the refrigerator. Go team. I need a nap.